Hey YouTubers, Team Boards United here doing a deck profile for this last Sunday, February the 19th, Omaha Regional. We have here Nolan Chiquette, good friend of mine from Sioux City, Iowa. He's going to be giving us his deck profile for his 60 card ABC, The Grass is Greener deck. But anyways, Nolan, thanks for giving us the deck profile. Go ahead.
Alright, so obviously you play an ABC, so we play the 3A, the 3B, and the 3C. It's standard if you're playing ABC. We got the 3 silver gadget, the 3 gold gadget, just to combo off with that, make first turn Sooks, open up tons of back row. Same thing, Photon Thrasher, free special, summon anything that's light, make Sook. That was the main play that I tried going for. We play 1 Raiden, just strictly because obviously I'm playing Grass is Greener. You want to get everything into the grave, just combo off, basically OTK him really quick. Since I am playing Grass, you play the 3 Snow, just because this card's broken. This card won me so many games.
How'd you like it? Was it really good?
I really liked it, strictly because I think I played 26 monsters or so, including the Snows, so the rest of it's just spells and traps, so you just send everything to the grave with the grass, and then it's just banish fodder for this. So monster lineup, I really liked it. I wouldn't change anything in it. The Raiden is probably something that you can mess with. There is one reason that I ran the Raiden. We'll get to that later. Ran double barrier. This card, amazing against Zodiacs, mirror match, all that, you know. They start to combo off, and then you just activate this, and it stunts them really hard after they've already used some of their resources. Going with the grass, you go Call the Haunted. Sometimes you'll get a Snow out and you'll open Call, but you won't open the grass, so you'll get this to the grave, and then just call it back, flip something, stops them really hard. Anti-spell, really good against the Magispector matchup, any Pendulum. Even sometimes the mirror, because if you get all your stuff off and then activate this, it stuns them really hard too. Triple Floodgate, they get one of their big boss monsters out, you know, Chaos Max example. You activate this and it stops them. Quaking, Battle Traps, I really don't like having to get over big monsters, so they got low defense usually, so you just activate this, flip them, they can't do anything with it. Play the 1 Warning and the Triple Strike. The reason that you run 3 of everything is just simply because A, you want to see it, and B, the grass. You just send it to the grave and you're probably going to still see a few of them.
Strike, deck, so.
Yeah, Strike is just absolutely amazing. Yeah, I love the card. And then we play the 1 Vanities and the 1 Torrential.
Nice.
Board wipes are the biggest thing this format, because Zoo, Blue Eyes, ABC, just everything makes massive boards, and not a whole lot of the time they have any kind of negation. So they just used a bunch of their resources to get everything out, and you just absolutely destroy them. And then spells, ABC, you run the Triple Hanger. And the biggest problem for ABCs is back row, so you run the Triple Twister. I really like Twister at 3, especially in this deck, simply because you can ditch the pieces, ditch the Snow, ditch, a big play was ditch Gadget, flip Call, special Gadget, special something from your grave, or from your hand, trigger the Hanger. It makes really good plays. And then the 2 Terraforming, I like it at 3, but the thing is I ran 2 just simply because I didn't really want to see it that much, just because there's been a lot of times during playtesting where I would grass, send all 3 hangers actually to the grave, and then open this, and it's like, well, this is dead now, and I don't have anything to get rid of it in my hand. So I like that at 2. You only run 1 instant fusion target, which is going to be the Norden, but the thing though is Norden just opens up plays. Blue Eyes, first turn, Dweller, detach the non-Norden, and since Norden's water, you're going to get the boost from it still. I ran 1 Soul Charge. I didn't actually like this card very much. I would probably actually run like Book of Moon or like Foolish over this, just simply because this deck is really good at stalling out, so when you go into time, you don't want to use a whole lot of life points, just because you're probably going to end up losing. I always cited this out every single round. One Dark Hole, simply, like I said, for the board clears. The one Regeki, same thing, board clears. And one Rhoda, just in case you don't open up either the Raiden or the Thrasher. Just, it gets your plays going really good. Then finally, like we said, 3 the Grass.
Best card?
Best card. By far best card. I just like this card simply because it's like, first turn, activate this, send 20 cards if they're running standard 40 like most people were. You probably milled a couple of your A, B, and C to the grave, and probably a couple snows, and then the rest of it's just like random monsters you don't necessarily need, and then spells and traps. So it's like, activate this. The biggest mill I did this weekend was actually a 35 card mill, and that was on my first turn. He just went through his entire deck. I milled all of my A, B's, and C's. I milled 2 snows, and he didn't make that great of a board. So I just ended up just clearing everything really quick, summoned 3 busters and 2 snows, and just swung for game. That's it for the main deck. That is 60 cards. So next we will go into the extra deck. I did run 2 Tsukiyomis. My friend Jose, who is behind the camera, he let me borrow the second, so this cowboy should actually be a second Tsukiyomi. I only ever went into 1, but the thing was, my biggest fear during playtesting was I would summon it, activate its effect, 1 turn, draw something that was okay, and then they would just get rid of it, and then I didn't really have many other plays from what I drew. So the second one was always nice to have, but I never ever really went into it. The 3 Buster, because you run 3 of each. The 1 Norton target. My most favorite play, or one of my most favorite plays with the deck is Grass, mill Raiden, activate Instant Fusion, get Norton special Raiden, and then sink into the Omega. I did that quite a few times first turn actually, and it's, people don't think that 1 card is that bad out of your hand, but if you hit the key card that's in their hand that starts their engine, they don't do anything. They literally just set cards and then pass.
Right.
And then the 1 Dweller, just Blue Eyes. That's really the only deck that I saw that had any, stunt by this. 1 Diamond Dyer. I wanted to run 2, but I couldn't find the second, so I ended opting out to run double Castell, just simply because most of the cards, they're actually kind of starting to stray away from the no targeting thing. So Castell actually makes really good boards just disappear. And I actually, probably almost every round, at least one of the games, I ended up making double Castell and just getting rid of one of their monsters or one of their floodgates and just winning the game. We won the 1 Honor Arc. This actually won me my round 7 in time 3rd game. Dude was playing Zodiacs, summoned Broad Bull, Emerald, set 1 pass. Alright, I go Special Thrasher, swing over, normal gadget, overlay into this in defense, and then I set 4 back row. Well, I ended up having 3 Quakings, an Anti-Spell, and a Vanities my next draw. So he literally couldn't get over this. We played the 1 Gear Gigantex just because you want to be able to search out that last piece sometimes, because a lot of times off the mill from the grass you'll end up milling like an AB or an AC or BC. So it really helps to be able to just get that last piece that you need. And then we played the Utopia Lightning combo just because big monsters, hard to get over. That's my hardest problem with the deck, is just trying to get over like Chaos Max, stuff like that. This card won me, this card is one of the cards that won me my invite. Was I was playing Blue Eyes and he summoned and I swung, pass, whatever, but he couldn't draw anything. I already went through all of his resources. So that is the extra deck, and now we will go into side deck. Maxis for going second against the any matchup really that specials, not everything's special this format. Ghost Ogres mainly for the Zodiac matchup, DD Crow for the Blue Eyes Zodiac matchup and the Mirror match.
A lot of hand traps.
Yeah, a lot of hand traps. Gamecill, just to get rid of those problematic cards that I just don't want to have to use a bunch of resources to get over. The last dark hole for the other board clearance, I was running 2 Changes Appearance for the Zodiac Blue Eyes matchup because they summon Rapier, banish all of those. Another big one is they summon one of their stones, you flip this, and then just banish all their stuns, and it really hurts them. And last but not least, we run the Trap Stun for that random Demise deck that we played once.
Well, that's the deck profile. You got any other shout outs you would like to give or talk about your matchups? What was your record?
I went X2-1. The one was in the last round. We actually went into time, and it was really nerve-wracking just because I was X2 on the bubble, and everyone's standing around you. We were the last people playing, actually, was my match. Hardest matchup, Zodiac. Easiest matchup was probably actually Magispectors. Magispector Wind Witch. Shout outs to James King, owner of Games King, letting us use this amazing mat, and our locals. Shout out to Hunter Muscle, who helped me come up with the deck. Jose for letting me borrow some stuff. Yeah, Trey let me use his lightning. I actually ended up getting it off him, but Chase helped me play test, definitely.
Okay.
And I think I said you already, Jose, but really that's about it.
Alright, well, thank you so much for the deck profile, and Games King for allowing us to do the deck profile here at his store. And stay tuned for more videos. Please give the video a like and subscribe. Thank you, guys.